real.
It's been my experience that fantasies, much like fairy tales, all start the same way. Once upon a time, there was a man called Goldberg.
We have never seen a man quite like this. Bill Goldberg remains unbeaten. 56-0.
77
Triple digits.
The first undefeated man in the history of this sport to ever win the World Championship.
All fell to the might of Goldberg. But then one day, a beast arrived. A gargantuan beast, hell-bent on destruction and with no intention of being tamed.
Another F5, here comes the pain!
So the man called Goldberg battled the beast on the grand stage. And to the surprise of all, Goldberg slayed the beast. And so with no challengers left in his kingdom, the man called Goldberg walked off into the sunset. But the beast did not die. The beast went out into the world to grow stronger, more powerful and vicious than any who came before. And when the beast returned to the kingdom from whence he came, he set forth with one primal instinct in his cold, black heart: conquer. After 12 years in the wilderness, the man called Goldberg returned. Now a husband and father, Goldberg wanted to prove he was still the great warrior of old.
Brock Lesnar, you're next!
The beast gladly accepted the challenge. But to the beast's surprise, Goldberg had not grown weaker with age, but instead drew strength from an adoring public who envisioned him a superhero.
Oh my God! Goldberg beat Brock!
1 minute, 26 seconds.
After 12 years, Goldberg returns and absolutely destroys the beast!
The shadows, the beast watched as the man called Goldberg, after more than a decade away, claimed the mantle of Universal Champion.
This title belongs to you!
And so the beast, now twice defeated, concocted a plan to separate Goldberg from his championship. He had pretended to congratulate his enemy.
There he is! Rocks!
With his opponent distracted, the beast seized his moment to strike.
A thunderous F5 to the champion!
Now, earlier I told you that fantasies and fairy tales all start the same way. The endings, however, not so much. Because if this was a fairy tale, Goldberg would walk out of WrestleMania a triumphant champion, a hero to his wife, his son, and his legion of fans. But unfortunately, it's just a fantasy. And all fantasies crumble to dust when they meet the reality that is the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. So I hope you've enjoyed your fantasy while it lasted, Bill. Because tonight at WrestleMania, there is no happily ever after.
Goldberg measuring Lesnar. And quickly, Brock Lesnar delivers a German suplex to Goldberg. Lesnar quickly. And another one. And Goldberg is going to Suplex City, and the Beast is on the hunt. And he delivers a triple German suplex to Goldberg. But from behind, a takedown by Goldberg to Lesnar. And just when Lesnar thought he had Goldberg down, Goldberg turned the tables.
It could be deja vu.
Spear! Lesnar floored again, but this time wisely rolls out of the ring. And look at Goldberg measuring Lesnar. Here comes Goldberg. To the barricade. Goldberg, another spear.
Fourth spear by Goldberg.
No way is Lesnar going to survive.
Goldberg looking for the jackhammer.
Lesnar up.
He got him. Goldberg got him. Hooks the leg. Lesnar kicks out. Lesnar kicked out.
Himself silly in the turnbuckle. Guess what, Goldberg? We're going to Suplex City.
He's definitely going to be knocked silly now. Brock Lesnar's had enough. Goldberg in trouble.
He was in trouble before.
And it's getting worse.
Brock Lesnar trying to make Goldberg a permanent resident of Suplex City.
Still fighting to get to his feet.
But he goes back territory with every German.
Goldberg, though, struggling to get back to his feet. Brock Lesnar again stalking. And for a ninth time, a German suplex. And this is beginning to become very reminiscent. Destruction of John Cena a number of years ago. They're looking for 10 here in Orlando.
They're gonna get it.
10 Germans to Goldberg. And Lesnar's in his element.
The sword of Damocles is at the back of the neck of Goldberg.
F5. Cover. Hooks the leg. Brock Lesnar is the new Universal Champion.
Here is your winner and the new Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar.
Brock is back and on top of Raw.
Every time you two are getting rough, my mind just sounds like Shia LaBeouf. It says no, 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 no.